More than half of parents have no idea their child is already talking to a stranger online right now. Not might be, already is. And the person on the other end knows exactly what they're doing. I know that lands heavy. But before you panic or lock your kid in a room without Wi-Fi, there's something really important you need to understand, and honestly, this changes everything about how you protect them. The truth is, most parents think online predators are strangers who show up in chat rooms looking obviously creepy. They picture some anonymous person trying to get nude photos or begging kids to meet them in person. And yes, that happens. But that's actually not how most grooming works in 2024. The real danger is so much more subtle, and that's exactly what makes it so effective. Think about what a skilled manipulator actually does. They don't rush. They don't demand things. They build trust first. They learn what your kid cares about, their favorite game, their insecurities about their body, the fight they had with their best friend, the fact that their parents don't understand them. And then they become the person who gets it, the person who listens, the person who never judges. They might spend weeks or even months just being that supportive voice. And your kid? They have no idea this person is systematically desensitizing them to inappropriate conversations, slowly normalizing the idea of secrets from parents, and carefully positioning themselves as the most important person in their life. That's grooming. And it looks nothing like what most parents are watching for. Here's what makes this even harder. Your child probably won't tell you it's happening. Not because they're hiding something from you on purpose, but because by the time they realize something is wrong, they're often confused, embarrassed, or genuinely attached to this person. They might even think they're in love. The predator has already convinced them that nobody else would understand, that their parents would overreact, that it's their secret to keep. So where is this actually happening? Everywhere. Gaming platforms, Discord servers, TikTok, Instagram DMs, YouTube comment sections, even Roblox and Fortnite. Anywhere your kids spend time online, there are people looking for vulnerable children. And vulnerable doesn't mean weird or antisocial. It means lonely. It means having a rough time at school. It means going through their parents' divorce. It means being insecure about their appearance. It means being a completely normal kid going through completely normal struggles. That's actually the profile predators target most, kids who are hurting and looking for connection. Now, here's what you need to know, because this is where most parents get stuck. You can't protect your child by just saying, "Don't talk to strangers online." That doesn't work. It never has. Kids have always talked to people they don't know. It's actually healthy curiosity and how humans connect. You're not going to stop that by forbidding it. What you actually have to do is teach them to recognize the signs that something has shifted from normal friendship into something unsafe. Here's what that looks like in real life. A trusted adult in their online life asks them to keep conversations private from their parents. That's a red flag. Not every private conversation is wrong. Kids deserve some privacy, but an adult they've just met asking them to hide the friendship? That's a manipulation tactic. A real friend wouldn't ask that. Another sign is when someone online starts complimenting their appearance in sexual or romantic ways. This might start really subtle. You seem really mature for your age. You're not like other kids. These aren't accidents. This is deliberate language designed to make them feel special and grown up, which makes them less likely to question what happens next. Watch for when online relationships escalate quickly to emotional intensity. Real friendships build gradually, but predators accelerate intimacy. They share deep secrets with your child. They tell them things they supposedly haven't told anyone else. They create an illusion that this is a uniquely special bond. And they do it fast. And then there's the request phase. Once trust is established and the child feels emotionally connected, they start asking for things. Maybe it's phone numbers or social media accounts where they can talk more privately. Maybe it's video calls. Maybe eventually it's photos. Each request feels like it's coming from someone who cares about them, someone who loves them, and that's the whole trick. But here's the thing, knowing these signs isn't enough if your child doesn't feel comfortable talking to you when something feels off. And most kids don't. They feel shame. They worry you'll blame them or take their devices away. They might not even recognize what's happening as dangerous because it feels like a real friendship. So the foundation has to be a relationship with your child. Not surveillance. Not fear. Relationship. Your kid needs to know, deep down, that you will respond to bad news with love and problem solving, not anger and punishment. That's huge. If they tell you someone online made them uncomfortable, you need to respond in a way that makes them feel protected, not like they did something wrong. Have real conversations about this. Not lectures. Conversations. Ask them who they talk to online. Ask them what that person is like. Don't make it feel like an interrogation. Make it sound like you're genuinely interested in their life. Because you are. Tell them that real friends, online or offline, don't ask for secrets from parents. Tell them that if anyone online ever asks them to keep the friendship private, that person is showing you something important about who they really are. Tell them that adults who spend a lot of time becoming best friends with kids they don't know are doing it for a reason, and it's not a good one. And honestly, talk about what manipulation actually feels like. Kids need to understand that being groomed doesn't feel dangerous. It feels good. It feels like someone finally gets them. That's the whole point. So they need to know that good feelings don't mean something is safe. Safe adults in their lives don't use emotional connection as a tool to isolate them or break down their boundaries. Here's another piece most parents miss. You need to know what apps and platforms your kids are actually using and spending time on. Not to spy, but to understand the culture and the risks. If your child spends 4 hours a day on Discord, but you've never been on it, you're flying blind. You don't know what they're exposed to or how easy it would be for someone to contact them privately. Spend an afternoon actually looking at where your kids spend time. See what the safety features are. Understand the privacy settings. Learn how direct messaging works on each platform. Not because you need to police them, but because you need to understand the landscape. It's part of your job as a parent. And here's something that might feel counterintuitive. Don't ban your child from online spaces altogether. Isolation actually makes them more vulnerable. Kids who have no online presence often have less digital literacy. They don't know how to recognize danger. They don't have the skills to handle manipulation. And if you push them so hard that they hide their online life from you completely, you've just made it impossible for them to come to you when something goes wrong. Instead, create a balance. Some boundaries, yes, but also openness. Know roughly what they're doing. Make sure they know they can come to you without judgment if something uncomfortable happens. If you genuinely suspect that someone is grooming your child, that's the moment to take action. Take screenshots. Don't delete anything. Contact the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They have a cyber tip line. Report it to the platform. And get professional help if you need it. This isn't something to handle alone. But also know that many online friendships that feel intense to adults are actually normal for kids. The goal isn't to make your child paranoid. It's to make them informed and to keep the door open between the two of you. If you're trying to figure out how to have these conversations without sounding preachy or losing your kids' trust, there's a free chapter in the guide linked below that walks through exactly how to talk to kids about online safety in a way that actually lands. It covers what to say, what not to say, and how to keep these conversations real instead of scared. The link is right there in the description if you want to grab it. The point I want to leave you with is this. Protecting your child from online predators doesn't mean keeping them offline. It means teaching them to recognize when someone is crossing a line. It means building a relationship where they feel safe telling you when something feels wrong. And it means understanding that modern parenting includes knowing the digital world they're living in. You don't have to be perfect at this. You just have to care enough to stay in the conversation with them. What's one thing you're going to do differently after hearing this? Let me know in the comments. And if this conversation felt important, subscribing means you'll get more of these real talks about raising kids in a digital world, because honestly, these skills matter more than ever.